authentic. Look at the one block that sold some money. You see it on there, the one block that put some money out. 52nd Aberdeen, they did 7 pennies. And that's important. We're doing pennies to Africa, so they did something. But what this does, you was able to look and see what block was productive. Without looking at this, you wouldn't have known, right? And so when you look at, in our community, we know $19 billion last year we spent. Do we know where it went and who got it and none of that? We just don't know. So what I'm saying is, in every village in Black Chicago, we got to get these reports in their face so that they'll know and then say, now, let's pool our money together, let's keep up with it. Let's track it. If we gave this gas station $4,000 in gas last year, how much did he get back? You know what I mean? Without the records, we just running our mouth. We got to be able to go and show. For instance, if all of us, we buying Black and Miles or whatever the case is, we can go to Black and Miles and say, hey, collectively, we gave y'all $3 million. We want 10% back. But without the records, we can't go and talk about that. And then we know block by block who's doing it. Do you know what the people on this block, and I hope Gretna can come, because if she live over on 52nd and Morgan, and she come and she sit here, what happened, Gretna? Y'all couldn't do nothing? I mean, dang, y'all ain't even have a penny? You let Aberdeen beat you out with 7 cents? You got to come off a dime right now. At least you can beat them out. So it's positive competition as well to get us to sow these seeds together. And keep in mind, we got 4,000 blocks in Chicago. What if every block did $10, $5? What can we build? What can we really start putting together when literally block by block we start pulling this together? And they talk about, well, where it's going. Number one, it's captured, it's documented. And whoever your governor is at that zip code, that's who we hold accountable for how the money is being spent. But we agree on how the money is being spent. So it's good, and we gonna go after the money the governor has. But when you see $14 million on the lottery, that tells me that we got money too. We just haven't brought it together yet. Because we had the infrastructure, but now, and we got these village financial reports for all the villages, but I can't be the only one out there preaching this to them. We need 150 copies so every block can get these. Come on, y'all, let's sit down. Let's talk about how y'all will make this thing work. Let's agree today to stop giving our money to people who don't care about us. You know, that needs to be the message to the people. Let's agree to do that. You know, and whoever we give our money to, let's work an agreement out where they're gonna sow so many seeds back to our village. These boys right here, how many of them need a new coat, gym shoes? You know, how many of their feet cold right now because they don't have good shoes? While we giving money to other people. You know, so this sheet is so important, and I make sure, like Joe, your village 1507, I think your village is one of the best looking ones because Jetstar on there, the money they giving, the money you giving, all of that. So whenever you see blocks that's not zeros, that's good. That means people starting to buy into this bring our money together concept, which is the key for all of this stuff. And if they want to talk about where it's going, we well in position to show them. You know, so that's it. I mean, what y'all think about that? You know?
I think it's a really good concept, and what I hope to do is develop some guidance positions. People feel to get out, those people who know how to talk to people, get them involved. That's going to be probably the largest money item that will appear on the proposal. Give to the women and the people that sat around and go with all these black club union, feeding us and taking kids places. That's where the money should go.
Exactly. On the ground, with the real people doing it. Yeah. And actually, this sheet here, Rob, when you do the proposal, look at this, because this is, in a nutshell, where we spend money at. And everybody can attest that they've seen the videos and the stuff on that new baby program. Somebody has a new baby, helping them get a stroller, helping them get Pampers. The Crime Reward Fund, somebody doing something to put up a reward. Fire safety program, giving people smoke detectors and stuff like that. The Make-A-Wish. These young boys here, that's what they don't know yet, but that's what they give, but we part of the Make-A-Wish piece here. Just all of these programs, graduation programs. All it is, black people pool their money together and take care of their own people. That's it. That's what everything on here boils down to. But if on this financial sheet, if they only giving 7 cents, it's very limited what we can do here. So it's good, but we got to increase it so that we can do more of this. So that's it. And every village bring these programs, y'all bring the money.
What I can do is, usually on proposals, and on this one as well, they ask for attachments. Which just goes back into the proposal.
That's it. That's it. I'm just going to give you this. We ain't got to talk about it, but it's 186 non-for-profits in this one zip code, and it shows you how much money they got, millions of dollars. Ralph, your zip code has the highest in America based on our research, 325 in your one zip code. So you wonder why it's hard for you to get certain things done. You compete against a whole gang of people. So that makes it real hard. The millions of dollars, I think, is on the 4th or 5th page. Over and stuff like that. So even on this end, and we ask these non-for-profits, what are you doing for the people right here in my area? You know, I hate to say it, but they bust Mike Dick out. He had raised like $1 million for the needy, but 700,000 went on fundraising. So the needy only got, you know what I mean, 100-something thousand dollars. So these charities, while they say they're good, we got to make sure they're good. We can't just have a non-for-profit and we just go to just say, oh, they doing non. No, we need to see, are you really who you say you are? You might be a non-for-profit and you and your family getting all the money in the name of us, but we ain't seeing the services. You know, so we got to hold them non-for-profits accountable. And once again, it goes back to the village. Because they go ask the question, how much came home from my block? Anybody got anything else? This is the last one here. This is a plea for next year that I got, this last one.
I pulled up on the web, and they had you can get it on Google or ask, and start, where is your money going? And click on that. I'm good at that too.
Because that's the thing, people like you, Ralph, who've been out here on the ground unfunded, not only are you the unsung heroes who really out there doing it, but you the ones who are not connected to the people who keep the money in their cliques and they ain't proud. And so we got to shine that spotlight and say, time out on giving money to Jesse Jackson's son just because that's his son. Here's a person that's on the ground with the people, with the relationships. Why don't we fund them? So yeah, we will do that. All right, this is it. This is the last month of the year, and I'm going to be releasing the financial records, but I already know this year it cost us about $16,000, something like that, 16 grand to operate. I know we did under $1,000 in toilet tissue this year, which is not good, but there's a reason for that. And then on the donation end, we got under $5,000. And so we were talking about almost $10,000 that we was in the negative on. And once again, with no grants, we ended up biting the bullet on that. One of the biggest expenses that came out of that money, though, is just us staying connected. And that's how important that mailing is, because at the end of the day, if we wasn't doing this mailing, all 20 zip codes wouldn't be as connected as they are. Because when somebody gets something in the mail each month, even if they don't act on it, they just feel, oh yeah, this is what they on. Yeah, I did catch them at the connection. You know what I mean? That's how it's not that wondering. I wonder what they're doing. They know, they got it, they read it, okay, cool. So when we do call them, oh yeah, I've been meaning to call you, I got that. It makes it easy. Then you call, man, I ain't heard from you in years. You know? So the mailing is real important. We got to keep that going. And we used to ask people for $1 a month, which really is just $12 for the year. Well, we're not going to do that next year. And so the dollar it's been hell getting the $1. And it ain't because they don't have it. It's just because, in all honesty, I think they don't think it's going to make a difference. I learned that damn dollar ain't going to help. Man, we bug $1. And so since most of the money we were spending was on postage anyway, for the 08, we go ask people for a book of stamps 4 times a year, which is really $8. And you do it 4 times a year, it's $32. We get double the $1 we was asking. And the bigger thing is they can mail it to us, which I think people had apprehensions about putting $1 in an envelope thinking somebody open it and keep it. You know, they don't want to feel like, they losing it.